Hello and welcome back to another video. We are going to be doing the February bullet journal setup in this video. But firstly, let's flip through the January setup and how I ended up using that, how well everything worked for me and how I'm going to adapt that for the February setup. And then we will start doing the February setup and I'll flip through at the end and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so let's flick through this January setup pages. So we went for that kind of Chinese New Year theme, since it was the Chinese New Year on the 22nd of January. Really like the subtle kind of muted colours we used. Overall, I really like that first page. Then we had our health tracker. So I had a lot of things tracked in here. It's quite busy. The mood tracker, I mean, I was unwell, so I kind of was not in the best mood there, but for the most part I was in a good mood and I don't foresee anything major making me in a bad mood. So I think I'm just going to kind of leave that out. I don't think I need it. The exercise I enjoyed tracking, again, slow start to the month, and then I ended up doing kind of a workout every day, and that's what we're trying to do again, so I will keep that in the tracker. Same with steps, litres of water, same again. I started off really well at the start of the month and then didn't really follow that through, so I'm hoping to do that more. Same with sleep, my period, calories, weight, less so on the fruit. Oh no, I think I'll leave the fruit one in. Again, it helped me here, but I kind of fizzled out again, so I'd like to try and maintain that a bit more. Leaving the house, not so much. I don't mind leaving that out. Same with money. We've moved into a new house. We're trying to stock it with, you know, furnishings and decor. We're always spending money at the moment, and so I don't think that's a great one to include, especially for February, because it is my birthday month and I know we'll probably do some things for that, so I'm not going to have held back on spending this February month, so I'm going to leave that one out too. And same with home cooking. We are doing HelloFresh at the moment, so we're home cooking most days, you know, so yeah, so there's a few there that I'm going to leave out and probably a few that I'm going to carry forward into February. Highlight of my day, I really enjoyed this, but I think I might condense it to maybe a word of the day. I don't feel like I need to be writing something like that as much. Then we have the spread of the month, where I'm planning what I'm doing. It was a slow start to this month. I struggled to get back into a routine, so I didn't really plan as much as I wanted to plan. So I think I might expand this and maybe put, you know, 4 days per page, just to allow me to write a bit more, allow me to plan a bit more. I kind of knew that this would be the case with January, hence why I did such a condensed planner. But like I say, for February, I'm hoping to expand that and maybe have a little bit more to write in there. And that's it. So I think there's a few things that I definitely will carry forward. There's a few things I'm going to adapt for this February month. So let's get on with adapting those and see where we get up to with the February month. Right, so we have finished doing our February spreads. I'm really pleased with them. It's a little bit different to the January spreads. So we obviously have this front page here. It's inspired by that washi tape. I just really liked that. I like the colours of it. I like the very warm feeling of it, and February is such a cold month. It's nice to have something warm there, so I kind of went with that, and I really like this more serendipity style of kind of doing the bullet journal, where it's all a bit higgledy-piggledy. It's not very neat and tidy like the January month, and especially when I was ripping this tape in half. What I find with washi tape is sometimes it's a bit thick, especially for something like this, so I liked the fact that we were having that kind of deckled edge on the tape, so I really like that. And I just wanted to do just a one-page spread. It's unnecessary to do 2-page every month, so I just did a one-page spread, and then we went straight into the health tracker, again creating that kind of more unique front page. And we had a little bit more room on this one because obviously February is a shorter month, and I again cut down on those headers that we mentioned at the start of the video, just to just so I'm tracking what I really need to track, because some of the other things were a bit unnecessary. So I'm pleased with that, just a bit smaller, kind of kept with the muted tones throughout the headers there, but I like that. I think it looks good. And then, like I said again at the beginning of the video, the kind of, what was it, the highlight of my day, I kind of condensed it to a word of the day, so we can just write one singular word every day that I think will apply or sum up the day. It doesn't have to be positive, it doesn't have to be negative, it can be whatever I feel like, and that will go there. Just, and carrying on that theme of the washi tape and all of that, I think it looks quite nice. And then, like I mentioned as well, I expanded the planners to have kind of a week per page. So instead of 4 per page, I did a week per page, just so that we weren't taking up too many pages in the bullet journal, because that would be annoying if we couldn't fit the whole year in the bullet journal. So we started, it obviously starts on Wednesday, so these are just some note pages. I did fill in the first week and tried to plan it as best I could with what I want to upload on YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok, you know, all of that sort of stuff, whilst also creating products. So I've kind of tried to plan as much as possible, and I need to do that for the rest of the week. So then we have the second week, the third week, which are full weeks, and then the fourth week and the fifth week, which is just 2 days. And then at the end of that, because we obviously had all this spare space here, I just added a bit of a brain dump, almost like a to-do list. Anything that I think of that I need to do, I'm going to just jot down here, that I wouldn't necessarily put into my calendar and kind of condense into what I need to do here. It will just plop here and I can check it off when I get round to it, at whatever day I get round to it that month. So that's it. There's not much else for February. It's just those few pages, but I quite like this nice warm feeling, and I think it will get me through the cold February month, and hopefully, you know, it'll help with my planning and getting on with things. So I hope you've enjoyed that video, and I hope that's helped you plan some of your bullet journal stuff. Let me know in the comments below how you have planned your February spreads, and let me know what your themes are. I'd love to know. But that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.